Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Towne Singers' annual spring concert. You know, it's hard to believe that it's been over 50 years since Americans first take that breathtaking journey to the moon and back, a distance of almost 500,000 miles. And for many of us, it must feel like it's been nearly that long since we had an opportunity to travel any distance whatsoever. But with our mask wearing and social distancing and vaccinations, we've been making good progress against the coronavirus. So I think it's fair to say that Wanderlust is once again in the air. And I, for one, am raring to go. I've got my passport all ready. I got my credit cards and a little bit of cash. I've got my vaccination record card and masks to be used as needed. And while that's probably not enough to get me to the moon and back, well, there are plenty of other places that I'd like to get to in the meantime. Now, we imagine that many of you might feel the same way. So we've designed this concert around songs to try to fill that void. Some of them are recordings from earlier concerts. Some of them are being performed for the first time right here. And in the interest of health and safety, we're once again coming to you virtually. But hey, think of the money that you'll save on hotels and airfare. So, thank you for being here, wherever here is, as we celebrate the journey with our travels in song.
Oh, the long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. To your door, oh, the wild and windy night that the rain washed away has left a pool of tears, crying for the day. Standing here, let me know the way. Many times I've been alone, and many times I've cried. Many ways you'll never know, the many ways I've tried, but still they lead me back to the leave me waiting here. Lead me to your door.
Smiling valley, and hear your rolling river. I long to see your smiling valley, we're bound away across the wide Missouri.
If you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
It winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Kicks on Route 66.
Well, you can go through St. Louis,
Joplin, Missouri,
and Oklahoma City's mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico,
Flagstaff, Arizona,
don't forget Winona,
Kingman,
Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Now you can go through St. Louis,
Joplin, Missouri,
and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You'll see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico,
Flagstaff, Arizona,
don't forget Winona,
Kingman,
Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip? When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. 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 Oh yeah!
You know, there are a lot of people who like to travel under sail. And believe it or not, there are a lot of similarities between sailing and running a community chorus the size of the Towne Singers. For instance, in sailing, a lot of things have to go right, and when they do, it can be a real pleasure cruise. But when they go wrong, well, it can be a real problem. Now, it's no surprise that the coronavirus hit us like a typhoon last year. But fortunately, we had a strong captain in the form of our conductor, Lance Merrill, and a committed crew in the form of our board of directors and all of our singing members, which allowed us to stay afloat and weather the storm. But maybe most importantly, we had a large and generous group of family and friends who were gracious enough to provide us financial support so that we could keep things going along the way. I want to thank these people and let them know that through their support we were able to continue to pay our staff salaries, our insurance, our facilities, and all the other financial obligations of a going concern the size of the group. Now, we all hope that by the time our next concert rolls around, we will be able to be singing for you once again, live and in person. But in the meantime, won't you join us on a little excursion to the City of Light?
I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh why do I love Paris? Because my love is here. I love Paris every moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh why do I love Paris? Because my love is here. He's here. After COVID, I'd go anywhere. Out among the stars I sailed, way beyond the moon.
You know, it's always a challenge to rehearse a choir the size of the Towne Singers, when you can only get together once a week to do so. Can you imagine how much more difficult it is to rehearse a choir that size when you can't get together to rehearse at all? Similarly, it's a little tricky to write those checks for staff salaries, insurance, facilities, and the rest in the hopes and expectations that it will be covered by the revenues from ticket sales for the concert. Can you imagine how much more difficult it would be to write those checks when there won't be any revenue from ticket sales because there won't be any tickets sold? Well, fortunately, this is your opportunity to help us with your financial support. And in just a few minutes, I'll be back to tell you how you can do that. Now, we realize that for many of us, the financial struggles continue, and we certainly don't want to be a burden to anybody who is not in a position to help. But if you are in a position to make a contribution, we would genuinely appreciate your support. Thank you.
Lusty lovers will marry our fortunes together. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So he bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies and walked off to look for America. To hitchhike from Saginaw, I've come to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We smoked the last one an hour ago. Sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they all come to look for America. America, all come to look for America. America, all come to look for America. For America. For America. America. To look for America. America.
Well, you know the old saying, money makes the world go round. And if you would like to help the Towne Singers keep on spinning, we would really appreciate your help. Now, it's really easy to do. All you have to do is visit our website at www.townsingers.com and then scroll down to the Celebrating the Journey concert artwork. It's the one with the airplane, the boat, and the locomotive. When you click on that graphic, you'll be directed to our donation page. Scroll down to the yellow button marked Donate, and when you click on that button, you can make your donation with either a credit card or via PayPal. Now, if you prefer just to send us a check, that would be terrific as well. Our mailing address is Post Office Box 156, La Cañada, California, 91012. And in case you were wondering, yes, the Towne Singers is a California not-for-profit corporation, so your donations may be tax deductible. As always, thank you for your generosity. Now we'll give you a minute or two to retrieve your checkbook or credit card, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the second half of the show. This next segment is one that's very near and dear to all of our hearts. It celebrates the arrival of the rover Curiosity on the Red Planet way back in 2012. And it was composed by Delhague, who was the Towne Singers' principal arranger and composer, and also a very fine baritone. until he passed away a few years ago. Del's career in the music industry spanned 45 years, where he served as an arranger, composer, and conductor for live performances, film, and television. His list of credits just goes on, and includes a 24-year stint working on The Simpsons television show. Now, Del was very widely regarded as a master of his craft, well respected for his work ethic. And he was known to us not only as a consummate professional, but also as a man of wit and wisdom, with an easy manner and a gentle disposition.
I started on a journey about a year ago to a little town named Morrow in the state of Ohio. I'd never been much of a traveler and I really didn't know that Morrow was the hardest place I'd ever tried to go. So I went down to the station for my ticket and applied for tips regarding Morrow, not expecting to be guide. Said I, my friend, I'd like to go tomorrow and return no later than tomorrow, for I haven't time to burn. Said he to me, now let me see if I have heard you right. You'd like to go tomorrow and return tomorrow night. You should have gone tomorrow, yesterday, and back today, for the train that goes tomorrow is a mile upon its way. If you had gone tomorrow, yesterday, now don't you see, you could have gone tomorrow and returned today at 3 for the train today, tomorrow, if the schedule is right. Today it goes tomorrow and returns tomorrow night. Said I, my friend, it seems to me you're talking through your hat. There is a town named Morrow on the line, now tell me that. There is, said he, but take from me a quiet little tip. To go from here tomorrow is a 14-hour trip. The train today tomorrow leaves today at 8:35. At 10:30 tomorrow is the time it should arrive. So if from here tomorrow is a 14-hour jump, can you go today tomorrow and get back today, you chump? Said I, I'd like to go tomorrow, but can I go today and get tomorrow by tonight if there is no delay? Well, well, said he to me, and I got no more to say. Can you get anywhere tomorrow and get back again today? Said I guess you know it all, but kindly let me say, how can I get tomorrow if I leave this town today? Said he, you cannot go tomorrow anymore today, for the train that goes tomorrow is a mile upon its way. I was so disappointed, I was mad enough to swear. The train had gone tomorrow and had left me standing there. That man was right in telling me that I was a howling jay. I could not go tomorrow, so I guess in town I'll stay.
This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, don't carry nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train, this train, this train, this train, this train. This train, this train, this train, this train, this train. This train, this train, this train, this train. This train is built for speed now, this train. This train is built for speed now, this train. This train is built for speed now, fastest train you ever did see. This train is bound for glory, this train. There is joy in that land, there is joy in that land. Yes, there is joy in that land, where I'm bound, yes, where I'm bound. There is joy in that land, there is joy in that land. Yes, there is joy in that land, where I'm
Trevor married Sarah in 1853. A Rhode Island lad and a down east belle from a Brunswick family. At the meeting hall in Newport Town, they were wearing out the floor. You could hear the strains of Coleraine from Little Rhodie's shore. They unfolded life together, and 2 sons they did have, dark-eyed and black Irish like the music of their dad. While Sarah slept in a shroud of dreams and the night birds carried on, sometimes his fiddle filled the air until the down east dawn. When autumn fills with colors like the lamplight in your hair, we'll dance just like we used to at the town hall in the square. And when the harvest moon shines down, I'll hold you to my side. Oh, Sarah, my fair Rhode Island bride. Seven summers passing cast a shadow across the land, and to volunteer and show no fear was the measure of a man. So Trevor joined the Union boys in the spring of '61, and he headed south toward Washington and the meeting at Bull Run. When autumn fills with colors like the lamplight in your hair, we'll dance just like we used to at the town hall in the square. And when the harvest moon shines down, I'll hold you to my side. Oh, Sarah, my fair Rhode Island bride. Empty, the milkweed's grown up tall. When Trevor fell, a down east belle left sometime in the fall. But time became her greatest friend, and her sons grew tall and fine. And in our family there's a violin and a letter left behind. When autumn fills with colors like the lamplight in your hair, we'll dance just like we used to at the town hall in the square. And when the harvest moon shines down, I'll hold you to my side. Oh, Sarah, my fair Rhode Island bride. Oh, Sarah, my fair Rhode Island bride.
I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, a traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. I'm going there no more to roam.
I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know the way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just beyond me, where souls redeemed their vigil keep. I'm going there to meet my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with that blood-washed band. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing His praise forevermore. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
You know, it's been a very long time since the Towne singers have been able to congregate and sing together, let alone perform live and in person. But there is good news on the horizon. As you may have heard, the state of California has recently begun allowing the return of concerts, sporting events, and theatrical performances on a limited basis. What that means, of course, is that by the end of this year, we just might be able to see and perform for all of you again live and in person. And wouldn't that be a wonderful thing? We just can't wait. And by the way, if any of you watching this would like to pursue your own musical journey with these Towne singers, we'd like you to know that we will be opening our doors to new members this coming August. Just check out all the details on our website at www.townesingers.com.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't
desert me, don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Till we
Until we meet
Well, we've reached the end of this musical journey, and we'd like to thank you all for coming along for the ride. We'd also like to thank you for your continued support and financial contributions from the bottom of our heart. We really couldn't do this without you. And as a reminder, we will be welcoming new members coming in August. So if you or someone you know has an interest in singing with us, we'd love to have you. Just visit our website for more details. In the meantime, we wish you safe travels wherever your wanderlust may take you. And from all of us to all of you, happy trails.
I'll ride with the horses. I'll swim through the sea. I'll climb to the mountain tops. Won't you come follow me?
I take time to notice all that I see. And after I've come so far, you know where I'll be.
I'll fly away,
Fly away home.
I'll fly away,
Fly away home. Well, life is a vision. That's how it should be. The world is a canvas, and the choices are free.
At the end of the journey, when all is complete, they'll all wonder where I've gone. But you know where I'll be. I'll fly away home. I'll fly away
Our dreams last forever.